Hey, I'm looking for new sponsors for this quick little bite here. If you or someone you know is interested in working with local creators to help market your business, send me an email. Here's the news in the Fox Valley for the week of June 6th, 2022. Monk actor Tony Shaloub visits hometown. More stray dogs in Oshkosh. Kiel School District receives bomb threats. And more. I'm David Kelso, and you're listening to What the Fox Says, bite-sized news for the Fox Valley area of Wisconsin. And it's June, which means it's new jams. And if you're a local artist, I want to feature you for a month, so connect with me online and send me a sample. Let's get to the news. If you're a fan like me of the OCD homicide detective show from the early 2000s, Monk, you're kicking yourself for missing Tony Shaloub last week. Shaloub returned to his hometown of Green Bay for a movie showing and was interviewed live on stage at the Tarleton Theater. It's a good little bio of my favorite actor, and he says there's a high-level talk of a reboot of some kind. I hope they don't ruin it. Waiting for the podcast of the interview, Green Bay Press-Gazette. Hint, hint, jump on that. The Oshkosh Area Humane Society's shelter is in an unprecedented situation after an influx of stray dogs arrived in the first half of the year. Less are being returned to their owners, as well as leaving many in need of foster homes or adoption, putting more stress on the staff caring for them while they wait. So they are looking for people willing to foster or donate to help the cause. Check them out if you live in Oshkosh. Some wonky stuff is going down over in Kiel this past couple of weeks. The Kiel school board was threatened with bombs if they didn't close the Title IX investigation regarding 3 boys mispronouncing another student. Summer school is canceled, graduation is postponed, municipal buildings are closed. Police have found nothing in the schools after several searches, and the school board decided to close the investigation. But there is still tension in the community after another email was sent regarding a threat. Get your hands up. Get your tip up. A Clintonville program called Cops and Bobbers pairs police officers and children together for an hour at the pond to learn how to fish and help break down barriers between them. While this event has passed, I'm sure they'll have more in the future. The end of spring high school sports is upon us, and there's a slew of winners, including Ben Smith of Hortonville, who won D1 state shot put. Woot, woot. As a shot putter myself, I applaud thee, Ben. All the other winners will be listed in the show notes. The Oshkosh Area United Way opens up grants for community organizations with programs in mental health, early childhood development, and helping people move towards a livable wage. Deadline is June 30th, so get writing. Contact info is in the show notes. If you wondered what the best container for a time capsule is, you probably wouldn't say a dorm ceiling. But lo and behold, St. Norbert College uncovered decades of student items in dorm ceiling during renovations. Items uncovered include a can of soup and a ton of letters, which will be put on display for alumni to see. Oshkosh gets a little bit more accessible this week. UWO now has an accessible van free to use for students with wheelchairs or scooters. Go Transit buses now have automatic securing of mobility aids so people can strap in without help in under 25 seconds. In another What Are You Doing With Your Life story, a Lourdes Academy senior has been programming since he was 10 years old and wants to be a white hat hacker, or the good guy that tries to find the flaws in the system before the bad guys do. Patrick Dinnigan got his start coding Minecraft expansions and building his own marketplace for his code. Best of luck to you, Patrick. Just avoid those creepers. Someone used fake money at a Washington Island business, and according to the police, it literally said play money on both sides in all caps. Good help is tough to come by these days, I guess. Speaking of wanting to use fake money for things, I think we all know that the housing market sucks for young folk like me. I know some friends who gave up a year-long search and just renewed their apartment leases. Other millennials, according to this article, are going full van down by the river. And if my wife didn't hate camping, maybe that would be a good option for us. In the meantime, we'll just be waiting for the market to change and keep saving for that down payment. And in the news, Vice President and General Manager Mike Smith retires from WFRV and WJMN. He'll be replaced by Judson Beck, who comes to us from the La Crosse area. Well, let's see how they do podcasts, huh? And another pepperoni burnt in the Oshkosh area. California-style pizza restaurant in Oshkosh, 314 Pizza, closes its doors just shy of 2 years. Who will rise from the doughy ashes to fulfill our pizza needs? I honestly don't know, because I don't live in Oshkosh. So where's the best place to grab some za? Tweet at me, Kelso. Let me know. And to wrap things up, just to look at some of the events on my Facebook events page, because yes, I have duped that low. Or maybe duped that high. Wet Hot Dad Bod Summer Comedy Show is at the Comedy City Theater, hosted by our podcast friend Ross Huff. That'll be June 9th. It starts at 7:30. If you love baseball, the Green Bay Rockers and the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders are going to have the inaugural I-41 Showdown. That's going to be June 9th at 6:35 at the Timber Rattler Stadium. Our friends at McFleshman's are celebrating their 4th birthday on June 11th. That's next Saturday at 12 p.m. The me+music Summer Concert Series started this past week, and it's going to continue every Thursday in Jones Park from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. The Kiwanis Club of Darboy is hosting an ice cream social at the Darboy Community Park. That is going to be June 8th at 5:30 p.m. Get you some ice cream, hang out with some locals. The Electric City Experience is a music festival in Kaukauna that starts on Wednesday and runs till Saturday, featuring original music. And to cap it off for the week, Heart of the Valley Chamber is hosting a business card exchange at the Vandahay Company over in Little Chute area, technically Appleton. But that's Thursday, June 9th, 9 to 10 a.m. This has been What the Fox Says. For further reading, all the sources are linked in the show notes. To send me a local news story or event you think I should read, you can connect with me on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, or good old email. Pick your poison. I'm David Kelso. Thanks for listening today. We'll see you next Monday.